Alright, everybody, this was James Doe with the news. We're going over to what if free and stuff with the weather. Hey guys, what if free and stuff here, and weather report. Hurricane Elsa is letting it go in Florida and Georgia. I've been dying to say that shit. Oh god, I've been dying to say that shit. I heard Elsa. I heard the hurricane's name was Elsa. I'm all like, I have to. Next video, I have to. Letting it go in Florida and Georgia, folks. Okay. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up where I last left off. I have no important announcements. Except maybe in August, my what ifs might slow down. Like, exponentially. Or, if I do happen to find time, and I hope I do find time, I'm gonna be uploading a lot more. It's an if thing, okay? It's something I gotta do. If I get to upload, if I get to upload, that'll be phenomenal. If I don't, well, yeah. So let's get this started. Zuko. Oh yeah, this is part 4 of what if Deku was a high-end nomu. Oh yes, and I planned this out a little. I made sure that Izuku would be a vigilante, not a villain. Villain Deku. I mean, I gotta do that eventually. That's like gonna be good ass bread and butter, but I'm doing a vigilante Goku right now. So let's get started, shall we? Yeah. Izuku, he spends a lot of his nights hunting down some fake ass heroes. Oh yeah, and he's developed his own little mask. I'll actually have to draw that soon. I have a lot of shit to draw for the series. But yeah. Izuku, he's throughout the night, his high activity, better diet, well, more of a diet, I should say. He is now, beginning to gain muscle mass. He's still kind of thin, but, he's building muscle mass. And in Kyoku's honest opinion, good eye candy. Izuku, he's hopping from building to building. He's got Aizawa. What the? Oh, okay. Yeah, he's got Aizawa, tailing him most of the night. Aizawa's keeping an eye on him, make sure, every time a villain. Well, Aizawa, he's considering him a villain as of right now, not a vigilante. Aizawa in this, he's more lenient when it comes to vigilantes because, well, they don't exactly have a hero's license, but most vigilantes know what they're doing. They know what kind of trouble they can get into, but they still do it. Aizawa knows this. He tries to work with them. Vigilantes, knowing the risks, by the time the job's almost done, they usually dip. So, Izuku, he's spotting out fake heroes on night patrol. But, in some cases, he may beat the crap out of them, which, at that point, Aizawa does intervene. Izuku always slips away. And Izuku, well, no. Aizawa, he gets frustrated. He can't quite... Nice. Anyways, he can't always catch this villain. Is that working right? Okay? Yeah. You can't always catch the villain. Izuku, he just can't really... Yeah, Aizawa can't really catch Izuku. Always comes close. It's always, like, in the vicinity of catching him. But never quite. And Izuku, he's just... You know, he doesn't blame Aizawa. Izuku knows he thinks he's a villain. You know, super intelligence. But yeah, when it comes down to confronting the fake heroes, Izuku, he's more questionable. Why don't they do their job? Help people. Why aren't they ever there on time? Aizawa, you know, he listens in a lot. He's got the same line of questioning for each fake hero he comes across. One hero, you know, they're not really particularly accustomed to fighting. So Izuku, you know, he has an easy questionnaire for this guy. Why don't you ever show up on time? I looked at your track record. And, you never show up on time. You're always 15 to 20 minutes late. He says, well, I've got stuff to do. He says, like what stuff? Like what stuff? You know, in like 15 to 20 minutes, literally hundreds of people can get killed. You know that, right? Your hero, he's silent. You, being a hero, have hundreds of thousands of people's lives in your hand. Do you really think this is your line of work? Or to just do this for a paycheck? The hero, he's still silent. He says, I thought so. Either step up your game or find a different line of work. Izuku, he leaves. Aizawa, realizing what the kid is doing, he's trying to get the heroes to do their job better. One night, he comes across Endeavor. Endeavor, he got a hit on Izuku's location at night. It was in a warehouse. Yes, I do a lot of things concerning a warehouse. You know why? Because why the fuck not? It's plot. Let's say more of an industrial area. Not quite a warehouse, but, you know, it is an industrial area. Izuku, he's up high, waiting for Endeavor. Endeavor shows up, hunting this kid down. Izuku sneaks around. He says, well, as Endeavor kind of eases off guard, realizing, or what Endeavor thinks he was realizing, he's not really here. He goes, you're here. Let's talk. Naturally, Endeavor throws a flaming fist. Izuku dodges, naturally. And Izuku said, I said talk, not fight. God. He says, Endeavor says, I'm sorry, I am hunting down a villain. And you fit that description, kid. And he says, oh, villain. I'm pretty sure the line of work I'm doing is vigilant, not villainous. He says, vigilante villain. It doesn't matter. You're still committing crime. He says, and Izuku says necessary evils must be. Some evils are necessary for the betterment of society. And people like you is definitely standing in the way. He says, so you've come to kill me? No, I've come to question you. What kind of questions? I've looked at your credentials. How long it takes you to get to a scene when it starts. 10 to 15 minutes. Better than most heroes I've seen, but still quite shitty. Why is that? He says, usually because I'm very busy. He says, how busy? Very. Okay. Do you know how to take time to make sure you can get to these kinds of places? If these kinds of things happen, people like you need to be there, number 2 hero. He says, so you know. He says, oh, I know. And I know why. All Might is the more preferred hero to show up. He shows up 5 minutes after the fact. He shows up 5 minutes after it starts. Of course, people could easily be killed, but at least he tries. What is it, the number 16 hero? That one rabbit girl. Mirko, yes, her. She's usually there pretty quick as well. And of course, the more unknown hero, Eraserhead. He's always there. He's pretty quick to get to something that happens. In fact, statistically, Eraserhead is actually a better hero than you and All Might. But he's not very popular. So, the ones with more popularity should be the ones there the quickest. But no, you've got more unknown guys like Eraserhead saving the day. Not people like you. The stars. The heroes. You are a different hero. You're just a kid in a suit, playing for fun. That's all you are. And it never throws another flame fist. Izuku dodges. Now, Izuku said, now, I have come to talk. What is your response to this, other than throwing a fiery fist at me? He says, I'm not here to talk. I'm here to apprehend you. He says, apprehend me if you wish. It's not gonna mean much at all. So what is it, fake hero? What holds you back from getting there on time? What holds you back? Endeavor stays silent and throws another flaming fist. Izuku, anticipating it, he managed to get out of the way. As I expected, you have no brain. Aizawa, he's watching this. He has a brain. I didn't mean Aizawa, I meant Eraserhead. He says, Eraserhead, he has a brain. Surprisingly. You, however, The only 2 brain cells you have are in your biceps. Get those back to your head. Use them to think a little. And maybe use those fucking muscles to get to places on time when shit hits the fan. You're a shit hero, Endeavor. All Might. No, the 15th hero. I'm not sure if Miriko's actually the 15th at the time. But, you know, she's still pretty young. She's still pretty new. She's young. She's new. She is a much better hero than whatever the fuck you are. Don't you... And Endeavor, you know, he's livid. He's like, are you doubting my ability to help people? He says, yes. With 15 minutes to get to a place, you are just a shit hero, dude. Absolutely shit. Get your shit together. Aizawa, you know, inside, he's like, yeah! Slim that motherfucker! But, you know, outside, he has to stay calm, composed, stay hidden. You know, watch the altercation. And, well, hold on, what time is it? Oh, damn. Okay. Naturally. So, Endeavor. Izuku leaves Endeavor. You know, he's out. Endeavor, he knows he couldn't keep up with that. Actually, in fact, Izuku jumped so hard. They were both on silos, you know, like tall metal silos. The power he jumped with crushed the silo. Endeavor now seeing that kid's strength. Endeavor's like, holy shit. Yeah, Endeavor, he goes home that night with a lot to think about. Izuku, you know, he's showing up to school that day, tired as fuck. And, well, damn, another trucker. Some real dumbass heroes. I say dumbasses because, you know, they don't get paid much. They get fucked. They still keep the wheels a-rolling. I mean, I don't disrespect the line of work. I'm pretty sure, you know, driving like that all day and all night, I'm pretty sure it's like almost damn near the equivalent of sitting on the toilet. Okay? Only lasted 30 minutes doing that. Just sitting on the toilet. 30 minutes. So, Izuku, I'm not sure. Hang on, I'm gonna need a second to think. I'm gonna pause it. Izuku, he's tired as fuck. You know, he's at school. Kyoko, you know, she's concerned about, you know, how tired he is all the time. And, you know, these two's relationship is like cemented to like best friends. Except, you know, Kyoko, she's feeling a little more than friends as of right now. You know, she kind of thinks he's cute. Izuku, you know, having super intelligence, he can see it. The way she talks to him, the way she talks to others. She can tell. He can tell. She's into him. But Izuku, you know, he plays it off as, you know, he plays off his debts. But yet, doing his nighttime vigilante stuff, And between school, surprisingly, he's got astounding grades. His teacher is surprised. For a kid that's so tired and so sleepy, he's got astounding grades. He usually finishes like 15 minutes before everyone else. But he's quirkless, so the teacher naturally has to slander him. Shitty handwriting. Which Izuku's handwriting, speaking of, is, it's not bad, but definitely could use some work. Anyways, later on in that week, Izuku, he's out on his nightly thing. Izuku, at this point, he just literally walks out the front door around 9:30. The head lady, she figured it out. He's that nighttime vigilante that's all over the news. But she hasn't said anything. She's keeping her little mouth shut. In fact, they don't know who the kid is. They know he's a kid. And quite powerful. A body cam on Endeavor's suit has shown that. But the crushing of that silo when he jumped off. That questionnaire is now, that he asked Endeavor, is now hitting every hero, and fucking hard. Guys like Eraserhead, he starts getting a little more popularity because of it. Mirko, she's shooting up the charts. All Might, people are starting to have a little more faith in the old-ass muscular motherfucker. He's getting old. And yeah. Izuku. That night he encounters Mirko. She's, supposed to apprehend him, but, she has no interest in it, really. Obviously. So, she talks to him. He says, I have no qualms with you. I've looked up your statistics and everything. You are a better hero than Endeavor, but still have no fame. Mirko, she's like, why do you say that? Because you are a way better hero than Endeavor. You should naturally have the number 2 spot. Mirko, she's got a body cam on her. She says, so, why do you do this line of work? This vigilante work? Izuku, he says, I'm picking up where the heroes are slacking. You know how many places I've raided with literally like S-tier villains? A lot. And I say a lot. So yeah, they have a little combo. Izuku dips, Mirko, she gets the footage gets put on the news and everything. And yeah. Kyuku, she's fascinated by the vigilante. She doesn't know who it is. She thinks she recognizes the voice, but she can't quite place it. Anyways, guys, I'm going to end it there because I gotta be at work. Like, right now, so, deuces. Oh yeah, I know you guys been on YouTube before. I know you guys have heard it before. That's why I don't say it. But I say this. Down there. Down there. You know what to do. Deuces.